Hey, what's going on, everyone? And welcome to another exciting episode of Mechanism, episode 58. I'm your host, Tim, the one and only child of Mecha, and we got a cavalcade of interesting folks to speak with tonight. I hope you guys are doing well on this Friday. Right, Julio?
You know what it sounds like, right?
Why? What?
Do I
You like it, shut up.
This is your brain on doo-doo.
Yeah, right?
You hear it all in.
I hear it.
Doodoo. Anyway, all right. Let's go around the room. Let's say hi to everybody and see what everybody's working on here. Let's start off with our returning champion, Mr. Longleg Larry over here.
Hold on, I'm painting.
So, hi, what's up? How's everyone?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Didn't
Didn't
see
see
you
you
standing there. Yeah, didn't see you there.
Oh, that's
I'm
just my
rock and
name.
roll. Good evening. Welcome to the end of the week. It is I, me, here, as always, doing the thing.
Existing.
The thing that makes them go, ooh.
Ooh,
No, I don't know.
hey, puppy.
Working at the bench doing my thing. My hair is wild. I am throwing parts. Let me get another one to
Whoa.
throw. Working on some of these custom bits and bobs. This one looks pretty nice there. Look at
Yeah,
that shade,
dude.
pretty decent. Tonight I've been spraying down some of this Moto Ultra Black base
Yeah, boy.
spray consistency.
You.
I just got a handful more bottles of this because this one is getting low and it's pretty thin, so it goes pretty quick and it's fucking worth it. So
That shit is good.
yeah, it is great. It makes like the smoothest, shiniest black stuff. Like that is like the gorgeous. You need that for a shiny, good metal base. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing right now. Just been like plugging away at this big ass build and trying to do what I can when I got time, which is not as often as it used to be.
Right.
But yeah, I'm glad to be here. I got a beer in a Corona Seltzer koozie because
I
it
thought it was
fits
Corona
in.
Seltzer.
Because it fits in.
All right.
It is not a Corona Seltzer. I will prove it. It is I believe it's called a Hootie. It's a Hootie
Hootie.
from 6 Point.
You guys know that rapper named Hoopty?
Hoopty?
Hoopty. He has a song that goes, "I'm addicted to blue cheese."
Thought I wrote that song. What the hell?
Blue cheese is delicious.
This is what music's come to, man.
Hey.
We're living in idiocracy.
I mean, I just want to see where the blowfish are.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna make a joke, but I didn't have to.
There you go.
Thanks, Tim.
Hey,
Thanks, Tim.
that's what I'm here for. Comic relief, or lack thereof. Anyway, All right.
But other than that, ain't shit going on. I got some cool. Actually, I got some cool stuff. Let me show a couple of cool things real quick. I got I got this in the mail. I ordered this in because I'm a classic model kind of guy too. So I got this nice Hasegawa 132nd BF 109 G14. Just a different style of the Mr. Smith BF 109. Yeah, just been thinking about putting together a couple of like more traditional kits. I got like another like you saw my Rommel's. It's called Rommel's Rod. It's one of those like hot rod kits. It's like because Rommel, they killed Rommel in his luxury sedan while he was driving down the road. They like shot him from the air with a plane. And yeah, right. And so they like did this comedic thing where it's like a half track like sort of Sportster or sort of Roadster, but it's a half track with like two skeletons in it. Like he's in the back dead and like the driver's dead. It's like totally like hilarious and like fun. But yeah, I have another one of those to build too, just for different things. You know, you can't always build the hulking mechas, or if you're gonna build hulking mechas all the time, you gotta fit some other stuff in. Build an armor, build a little Meng tank or something. You know, do something, spice it up.
Turn your mechas into demons.
There you go.
Do that. Yeah, exactly. Make them into crazy butchers from Diablo. Paint them pink and super crazy. Like it's just like John Lynn's. They make you feel odd. Like, I feel like I'm tripping. You know,
I
and
think
in a
that's
good way,
my
though. In a
general
good way,
vibe.
though. But it's like, yeah, you know. So that's kind of what else is going on. But I'm just glad to be here, hanging out with you guys on another fine Friday night.
All right, rock and roll. Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate
course,
it.
man.
All right, let's go over to the Goblin Queen. Hi, Jay.
Hi, guys.
The Goblin Queen.
It is I be the goblin of the woods.
Answer my riddles 3.
Answer my riddle 3 if you can pack for Briggs.
I mean, technically, that's a troll, though, right? Am I wrong?
Same difference.
Don't be racist. Very
That's
racist.
racist as fuck, dude.
Jesus,
That's
man.
racist. God damn.
I'm not being racist against
You
fairy tales.
you
Yeah.
stay
Look,
back in your
look.
tree, good sir. You make
Look, Tim,
cookies.
Tim just saw Troll 2 and they're full of goblins and he didn't understand it. Now he's confused.
Dude, what the fuck is this?
Hey, fuck y'all. I prefer leprechauns.
We know.
In the hood or in
Wow.
space? Where you like,
I'm Irish, and fuck y'all. Give me
Yeah,
my
and-
pot of gold.
Leprechaun in space was dope.
Leprechaun in the hood.
Dope.
didn't he return to space too?
Yeah, there's a part 2.
Where is he? You know where he is.
Is it still that
He's
Warwick
hosting-
dude?
He's
Warwick
hosting
Davis?
mechanism.
Yeah.
I'm working on the quib.
Hey,
Quivers.
that
I feel things.
very nice. That is pointillism at its finest.
We're all tripping on acid right now.
Yeah.
I love it, and I regret doing it all at the same point. Painting up the legs and a few other small bits that are gonna
Alright.
get done.
John Lynn,
All
if you
the
put
bits.
like a yellow 5 in there, you could make that like a glaucoma test and just
Oh, right.
like form and function. Just put it in the optometrist's office.
Gonna be building the Goog.
Nice.
Gonna be working on the War Lady and some other small tidbits like cutting up
Titty
all the
bits?
buttons.
Shit.
Yes.
Kiddly bits.
She said
I've
titty
been
bits.
busy the past few days making new molds,
You're mold. I'm
and
sorry, Bill. I'm sorry.
I am mold. Somebody just left a sandwich outside, and I sprung from it.
The cheese.
Jeez, Boochie, there's a whole song about me. Been making toofies
Nice.
nonstop. I hate that you can't see the details.
Yeah, I mean, it's just blown out. It's just a white blob.
I accidentally destroyed the original clay copy trying to get it out of the fucking mold.
That's okay.
Working on Doug, putting some final details in. I really like how his back and spine's coming out.
Jesus, look at that. And the little butt.
Junior.
The little butt is the best. Yeah, there you go.
So tight.
A little bit of scoliosis.
He works out.
Every time you say Doug, I can't help but think of it like being said by Korg on Ragnarok.
He's doing
Hello, Doug.
Oh, this is Doug.
New Doug.
New Doug.
Cowboy got the legs. Finally.
Nice. It stands.
So, I'm gonna be working on the weapons and whatnot because I hate building arms, so I'm saving that for last.
There you go.
I don't like building arms. I don't. I really don't. I'm not drinking anything fancy tonight. I got Arizona.
That's fine. It's basic.
$1 bottle.
Most staple things since my childhood.
Wow.
It's funny, I tweeted that to Arizona and they actually liked it and retweeted it, and I was very surprised.
Ah, nice. Pretty good.
That's all I'm working on for now.
Fair enough.
Hi, everyone.
Rock and roll. All right. Well, thank you, Jay. All right. Let's go over to Chuchi Poppins.
Welcome, my children, to the fantastical world of Choochie Poppins.
A spoonful of sugar make the tooth go down.
A spoonful of doo-doo helps your shitty build.
That's scary.
You know, there's a Doodoo Scale now. Like,
Is it Doodoo Scale?
it's a Doodoo scale. Shit lands on the Doodoo scale somewhere.
All right. Whatever it takes, I guess.
How's everybody doing? I'm not doing anything illegal anymore. If you guys didn't know, it's actually
That's not-
phenomenal. Yeah, I used to do illegal shit off camera.
I mean, man, all the
Yeah.
fun stuff is illegal.
All the fun stuff's legal now. I mean, fuck it, right? I got
'cause
stuff.
that's legal now.
I got stuff on
Forgot
sticks.
about that.
It's been painted. Gotta paint some more. Hit it all with a clear coat and start decaling.
Yeah.
Getting closer and closer. Really nice. I'm
Very
just
good.
snapping together a RG Force Impulse to get it out of my sight.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm doing tonight.
That's all I got? Okay.
That's all I got. I'm gonna talk
Keep it
shit to
simple.
y'all.
Now,
Yeah.
Choochie Poppins, this illegal stuff you did off camera, was that you just quickly running downstairs, robbing the bodega across the street, come back?
Nah, it was human trafficking.
Wow.
I used to keep people in my closet.
Nah, senators do that. That's legal now.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm just becoming more and more of a businessman then.
No, it's only legal if you make enough salary to do it. Sorry, Julio, you're too poor to do it. Makes
Oh,
about
yeah, you're right.
$10,000 a year.
You're right. Thanks, John Lynn. I
Also
appreciate
be a
you.
lot paler. That helps.
Jesus.
You're the best. I hope you live forever.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The world revolves around you, John Lynn.
I love
She didn't just sell you out to the Persians, man. You don't have to do her like that, man. Come on.
John Lynn's world. We're just living in it.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, John Lynn.
I fucking will.
I hope it goes great.
I hope you sleep well at night.
I'm
Tell your
gonna
mother-
fucking.
Tell your mother I said hi.
I'm gonna go memes and I'm gonna have dreams about John Lynn's world.
Mimi.
Like it's fucking Bobby's World and shit.
Yeah, feeding the chickens,
Like Howie
fighting off
Mandel.
raccoons. Yo, we're gonna turn John Lynn into a first-person shooter. It's gonna be fucking phenomenal. I can't wait.
All right. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Wow.
All right, Julio. Well, thank you very much for
You're
that
welcome. Thanks for having me, Tim. I love
insightful
mechanism.
information.
Love it. Appreciate you. Thanks for doing this.
Hey, always. It's my pleasure. All right. Sing it. There you go. There you go. All right. Let's go over to Mr. Julionius.
All right, what's going on, guys?
What's
Everybody's
going on,
doing
dude?
great tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right, enjoying this nice, peaceful Friday night.
Yeah, always.
Got a different cup this time, so I don't trip out Mike.
You got the jail cut.
I do. That's that cup that Vin Diesel killed that one dude in that Chronicles of Riddick movie.
Oddly,
Yes.
also, it's the I can't quit you cup.
But yeah, have a quiet night going on.
Yeah.
Sitting around doing just about almost nothing.
Hey.
But I am gonna attempt to snap up the Giovannis Unit 2. Had this thing sitting around for you can't see it anyway because of the screens, but you guys know what it is. Snapping that up, taking a little break, working from my FZ Zaku here for the clean versus weather build.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a little working on a little something here, still adding on some parts to it. So
Ooh.
Respect. Nice. I love the Hammer edition.
yeah, I dig it. Big shields, big boys.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
But still got a lot more to do. It's kind of crunch time for me just because I've sat around for a month unable to do much. But yeah, just taking a little break from that. Been working on that most of the evening. And now I'm just gonna try and do a little bit of light work here.
There you go. Just have
Light
fun with
work.
it.
Yeah, just keeping it simple. I mean, anybody who knows me knows I really hate snap building models. So You know, I like and everything else other than snapping them together. That's all fun for me.
I feel like
The
that shit is all
necessary evil.
autopilot, you know?
Yeah, that's it. I kind of is. That's part of it. You know, I'm not like actively doing something. I'm
Word.
kind of just going. You know, through the process of I have
Just
to do
going
this.
through the motions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Do you
Yeah.
want to build a
Broken
robot?
relationship.
But yeah, quiet night. That's all it is really.
Cool.
Don't have too much interesting going on.
There you go.
How
Unless,
deep are
unless,
you into that FZ?
He showed it for like a half second.
Yeah, I did.
I was looking down, I'm snapping, my bad.
Oh man, well, it's all good. I mean, I got most of what I want to do with it now. Is just kind of adding the finer details to it here. I'll throw it up on the screen again.
Ooh!
I still got some more stuff I need to
Boy.
do here. Changed out the cables too.
Ooh.
I got these. What is it? Okay. Here, let me pop that head off real quick.
Oh, that Fritz helmet.
So I got these
Yeah, like it.
little things here. These are supposed to be like replacement power cables. I knew they were going to be ass, but I bought them anyway just to try it out because you can't really put anything in there.
Yeah.
So what I did
Just went limp.
I have some shrink wrap lying around. I threw these inside the shrink wrap,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
and heated that up real nice and good. You won't be able to really see it on the clear piece, although I do really think that you can't see it anyway. But here we go. But you can't really see it anyway.
Oh, yeah, you can. A little bit.
But the shrink wrap going around it
Oh, nice.
gives the shrink wrap the texture
Yeah.
of the little chain.
Right.
So they kind of look like braided cables.
Yeah.
Nice.
But the chain in the clear tube would look really sick if the tube was clearer.
Yeah, unfortunately I ran out of all the clear shrink wrap. So yeah, well, none of that. But I got a white one around the waist. Was going to start doing the one for the headpiece here, which is the one that I'm actually holding.
Nice.
Drilled out the outsides over here, bored up a little, so that way it would actually, fit inside there. And, we'll tuck it around. The helmet goes into the other side.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the next thing to do, aside from little minute details there.
Nice. I dig it.
Yeah, it's
Very
okay.
cool.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Better than that.
It's okay.
Hey, man. Good stuff. All right, Julio. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thanks for having
Let's
me.
go over. Let's go over to our rookie. Look at this guy, Mr. You know him, you love him, Mr. Goalie Zero. Carl, what's up, dude?
First of all, don't ask how I got in here. It involves a
Snuck
chicken
in.
suit, John Lynn, and cardio. All right, and they changed the locks. So,
They changed the locks. Don't attempt.
welcome. I should say welcome. Thanks for having me, you guys. Appreciate it.
Always, dude.
Most of you know me, some of you don't, and for those who don't, you're better off. So
Keep it to yourself.
that's all good. Working on. Well, I have too much stuff to work on. I gotta prime an HG Moon, prime an SD Wing Zero, and then I was like, I could do that, but that seems like a dick move to just be priming the first night. So I decided to start my big project for the year, personal project.
Uh-oh.
A little hybrid action. So we're gonna get this little HG Rick done. We're gonna get the top of his body. We're gonna get the bottom of this Zaku too. And this is gonna be angsty as shit. But if anyone remembers Linkin Park's Reanimation album, which came out I think 20 years ago, has a very custom looking Zaku on the front of it. The only thing I remember about it was it had the high mobility legs, and then it had a kind of Domish top. But that Dom is gonna need to get some bit of epoxy putty, get some sculpting going on there. So making a whole diorama of that just because, we've all been there. We were all Linkin Park fans. We don't admit it, but we were. They put Gundam models in their videos, whatever. We love them. I mean, we can't admit that now, but, oh shit, we're live, right?
Yeah, we can admit that.
Damn it.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
And as for drinking, I'm drinking the distilled sweat of Lawrence Taylor from 1990.
Ooh.
All right.
You do that much cocaine, you're just gonna sweat and it drinks. I think that's where it came from, to be honest.
That shit is slurm, B.
It is slurm. It's a name I haven't heard in a long time. But also today, I completely renovated my entire stream area. So that was over there, this was over there, and then that wasn't even in the room. So now I can just assembly line it.
Now you got goalie and goalie over there.
Goalie. Oh yeah. Look at that. Inception, man. That's how we fucking do.
Nice.
It's mostly just so I can see Julio looking at me, looking at you. So
I like that.
that's about it. But anyway, that's all that's happening in these neck of the woods.
Good stuff. Well, welcome to Mechanism, brother.
Thank you for having me, boys and girls.
Thank you for being on. Appreciate it. And yeah, all right. So here we go. So I opened it up a little earlier on the good old Instagrams for. Oh, there's Rommel's Rod. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's bigger than I expected.
Tom Daniel.
You should be proud.
Giggity.
Yeah.
Giggity, right? I just pulled the shrink wrap off of it because I was going to take a look at the inside, and it's got this like really wonderful full piece body to work with. But I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of like aftermarket switch up. I'm not gonna use those tracks and those wheels. I think this is become a fun kit bash. I'll get like some armor model that's comparable, and then sub the tracks in off like a Panzer or something, and then this chrome clean. Oh, that's gonna get stripped real fast. I have some Moto paints to introduce you to Mr. Rommel.
You're stripping Rommel's Rod?
Giggity. Yeah, I'm just with my like father-in-law's freaking military shirt when he was in service now. But yeah, so I just wanted to show that real quick. Sorry to interrupt you, Tim. You were talking about DMC, right?
No. What I was talking about DMCs actually.
That's what I said. You were talking about DMC, yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Yes.
It's okay.
Yes. Sorry. My bad. Anyway, but yeah, so I opened it up Instagrams for some DMCs, and we got a few. The first one here, very poignant question, I think. How much chooch can a chooch if a chooch could chooch?
34.
That was the question.
Exactly one whole chooch.
I believe the answer is shut up, stupid.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Followed by a very terse doodoo.
Yeah.
Doodoo.
I heard you can fit 2 whole chooches in your anus.
John Lynch tried.
Nice.
Julio, tell your mother hi.
You
I
got
want to
it.
show her my gun plug collection.
Dude, you get stuck in there, you're paying rent, man.
Yeah. You got it, John.
Oh my goodness.
I'll let her know.
Nice.
I'd like to take
All
her out
right.
for dinner.
Is that the only DMC you got on it?
She's the only one.
I mean, we could stretch this out if y'all want.
I mean, that was
Unintended.
extra. I mean, that was extra deep if you really think about it. So
It's like that scene out of what you call it? Oh shit, I forget what it is. He's like, I'm a. Oh, it was Anchorman. He's talking about his mother. He's like, I'm gonna take her out for a steak dinner.
it was a very nice seafood dinner, and he would never call her again afterwards.
Yeah, something like that.
Down then, you can do that.
Fucking funny.
No, I'm in it to win it. I'm becoming Chuchi's stepdaddy.
You can't eat seafood. You can't eat seafood.
Daddy, that's true. John Lynn cannot eat seafood. Fun
Oh,
fact.
man.
But I'll
She's
take
going
her out
after
for
the
a
will.
nice steak dinner. I'll take
She's
her
gonna
out
go
for a
out and
nice
then
steak
she's
dinner.
gonna fucking die.
Well, that
She's gonna
escalated.
Oh my god.
She's gonna go anaphylactic shock trying to show off. Yeah, I can eat a lobster. No, you can't. She's gonna fucking die in the
I'll take her
restaurant.
out for a
Don't
nice
do that,
steak
John.
dinner. I'll take
Okay.
then
Have
gonna
fun.
need that shot. She's gonna be like,
Yeah.
EpiPen?
yeah, the EpiPen.
Happy pen.
Jesus. There you go. Couldn't think of the name.
They're not gonna
Anyway.
waste one of those on John Lynn.
It's all right. I have an unfulfilled prescription for one of those, so
You get it.
that's all right.
They go bad.
I like riding the line, baby.
Yeah, they expire. I found one of mine from when I was really young. Like, I got it like as soon as I got my first attack from the allergy. We found it 8 years later.
Jesus.
Is it still good?
No,
I know.
expired.
So
like,
let's sell it on the black market.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
expire.
was gonna say you could get some money for that nowadays.
Mhm.
You think I'm selling an EpiPen that cost like $400 to get? No, I'm keeping that shit. That's keeping that
Sell
thing
it on the black market.
Mhm.
Yo, dog, we got this EpiPen over here. Come and get it.
We got these cheeseburgers.
We got a real fly personal hygiene equipment here, man, too. Check it out. Coming to America? No. Fuck all y'all. Jesus Christ. When they stole the luggage in the beginning and the dude's walking around. No, fuck me. Anyway,
Jesus, don't take it so hard, man.
it's a deep cut, but you gotta be a fan anyway.
I haven't seen. I haven't seen Coming to America in like.
First one?
In like 20 years.
No, it's been like a solid 5 though.
I saw part 2 recently.
Yeah, it was pretty decent, right?
Yeah.
It was all right. It wasn't as good as the first one, but it had some good callbacks. No?
What is it called? I know I did have good comebacks. I'm just reading the chat. These people
Oh,
stupid. Chuchi 9.
Oh man.
Question: why is it called Robotech, and why do you prefer to call it that?
Because it's about robot technologies.
I'm all about protoculture, so
Yeah.
I'm all about fucking GoBots.
Word.
Jam, son.
I had a cap gun toy for GoBots.
Yeah.
Leader 1,
You still have it?
Sidekill.
I
one.
wish I did. I wish I did.
Yeah, I wish I kept my Centurion, dude.
Yo,
It had, like, the bigger ones.
I had the whole
Yeah.
set of that thing. I had all those extra armors.
I had one dude, I think one cousin came over, and he was like, look, it can fly, and just smashed it.
Damn.
Well, it did.
Oh,
He wasn't wrong.
It flew. It fell in style.
Ace McCloud.
yeah. Aerial specialist. Whatever it was. Yeah, you can fly too, stupid. Jesus. Those were the days, though, man.
When we,
Anyway.
Oh, yeah,
all right.
needlessly destroyed your toys. Yeah.
yeah, when we, yeah.
We all have one of those.
And your choice got Bluetooth, cost you like $4,000.
Hey, I had a cousin destroy one PlayStation of ours. So we
A
went
whole
out and bought another.
PlayStation?
Damn.
And the next time he came over, he broke that one too.
What?
He tried to fit 2 chooches in it.
Yeah.
So why is he still breathing, John Lynn? Why'd you let him
Yeah,
go?
what?
I
I
was really young, but I know my mom was a throttle him, and we never got another PlayStation.
Damn.
And that was the last time Cousin Ricky came over to our house.
See, what it was is at that time she wasn't trained in the arts of the raccoon. So
I mean, this kid was one of those angry losers when it came to video games. Like,
That's not your shit, bro.
Yeah,
when they were
destroying a
living with
console?
us, when they were living with us, he broke 2 keyboards losing to Team Fortress.
Oh, suck my ass.
Jesus.
see, that's when you pull out the little slugger and hit him with that shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Bink. Yo, stop breaking shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, stop breaking shit.
Trust
Hard.
me, you won't have to teach him more than twice.
Yeah, he's gonna learn.
John Lynn, was your cousin Joe Pesci by any chance? I just got to check.
I don't know. I wasn't young. I wasn't old enough to do anything about it at the time.
Couldn't
Had it
fight
been
against Joe Pesci.
Did he look like a
Had
clown?
it been nowadays,
You put bologna in the disc tray.
Oh, just a fucking visual
Yeah,
on that
I'm
alone
just,
is
I'm just
great.
picturing that.
Yeah.
A nice thick slice of fucking bologna just in there.
Yeah.
A little red strip all around it.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Oh,
Nice little slice of olive in there.
Jesus Christ.
pimento loaf.
I can see him now. Hey, John Lynn, this game fucking sucks.
I want to play this sandwich.
I would have thrown hands most of my cousin if I was like the way I am back then.
That's fucked up, yeah.
But,
Your parents should have kicked his asshole.
No time like the present.
They
Yeah.
wanted to. I mean,
Hey, you remember that time you fucked up my PlayStation twice?
Twice.
they don't visit anymore, and I'm good with that.
He's like, we're probably never seeing him again, so don't worry about it,
Next
guys.
time he comes to visit, I thought I said I don't want to see you around here no more.
You're gonna throw
See,
him.
I heard throw hams too. I heard it too. I just
Hey,
didn't
hey,
want to,
we're gonna
be
throw
that
hams.
person.
Hey, it's okay. Get a laugh out of my speech impediment.
No hands.
I don't
Okay.
think that's what he meant, but
That's exactly what we're doing, John Lynn. Thank you.
I see what you're saying. Tim.
Honey roasted hams.
honey roast.
Honey roasted ham.
I only like rum hams. Hey,
I need a good ham where I put it in
Please.
the crock pot, and I cover it with the Dr. Pepper and let it slowly cook in the Dr. Pepper. And it breaks down so fucking good.
Ham jam. Can we get some ham jam?
All I can
Big
think
puns.
is that quote from the ladies' man.
These aren't
Yeah,
your
it's like-
grandfather's puns.
Yeah, all I can think of is that line from the ladies' man where it was like, "Was your daddy a meat burglar? Because it looked like someone slipped 2 fine Christmas hams down the backside of your dress."
Wow.
Oh god.
Brian, you quoting the ladies' man is giving me hope for my obscure horse shit.
Yay!
That's
I'm
not
like,
bad.
oh,
I might
yeah,
have
that-
to use that one.
That was a
Go
movie.
right ahead,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Go right ahead.
But if you
Classics.
quote it's Pat, we're done. Like
Nah, man. I ain't into that. I ain't about that vibe.
I ain't about it either.
You know, they make so many of those movies.
yeah, they did.
Fucking Pat. Oh, shit. Oh, good times, man. Good times.
I
Hell
just
yeah.
don't remember. Saturday Night Live got a little weird.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge the passing of a great
yeah.
man today.
Duke of Edinburgh.
A wonderful legend, Prince Philip. Oh no, sorry, DMX.
He got
Ninja.
Diane.
Motherfucker.
Shad woofing. Biking increases.
Yeah, X gonna give it to you.
John Lynn, you think that shit is funny because you're young and he ain't inspired your life the way he touched ours.
For real.
But you keep getting disrespectful. I'll have to put you on blast, all right?
What you gonna do about it, huh?
I'm going to tell your mother that you're the one that pisses in her shampoo.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
I'll let her know. I'll let her know.
Yo.
Julio, she's gonna write you out of the will here if you're not careful.
Be like,
I'm gonna give.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even know
give
your.
your mom.
You've told me your mom's name, and I completely like threw it out of my brain. So I'm like, John Lynn's mother. She be rubbing your toothbrush in the toilet and shit. She be
Julio, I'm
mad.
gonna give your mother my warmest regards, amongst other things.
Thank you. Bring cannolis. Bring
Well, I'm bringing
cream stuffed. Cream filled stuffed.
Just like cannoli, Julio. That's how it is. That's
Julio honoring his
No.
hero DMX by
I'm
pissing
just-
in shampoo.
Bro, I was watching Sopranos and I'm like, cannoli sounds real fucking good in my life right now.
You can't have cannolis.
Like a big fucking cannoli full of cream. Like you use a
You can't have-
spoon.
You can't have cannolis.
I want it.
She gotta
Yeah,
leave,
But you can't
gotta
have
leave
it.
the
It's
gun.
not in your diet.
There's this little place down in Baltimore, down in Little Italy, makes the best fucking cannolis, and they got this this Italian drink or something like that. It's sweet iced tea, right? With a scoop of lemon Italian ice, like homemade Italian ice.
Mhm.
Oh,
Sounds good.
motherfucker!
Fancy Italian Arnold Palmer.
Yo, it is.
Fucking Manny. Who the fuck is Prince Philip? I
Absolutely.
thought that was a penis piercing.
That's Albert, homie. That's a Prince Albert.
Who the fuck is Philip? How do you do that one?
Prince Albert. I remember that wrestler.
Yo, give me the
Wait,
Philip
guys.
and pierce your balls together. What the fuck?
You know, he didn't die today. We've just been weakening at Bernie's him the whole entire
No, dude.
past
right.
4 months.
Oh God.
Oh,
Weekend at Bernie's.
been like that for a decade. Oh man,
I've had the best cannolis out of the North End in Boston. There's a bunch of little great Italian bakeries around there.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Over there in Boston, hey.
I don't
Julio.
trust your taste index.
I don't trust your mouth. What's your point?
Masking.
Good shit.
Jeez.
Good shit. Go Hort. Go Hort. What is
Look at
that?
the eyebrows.
Front skirt?
Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
Right.
Can I do that? Can I do this?
God damn, Brian, put that on your
That's
resume.
hard to
man.
do. That's hard to
that's
do.
impressive.
That's hard to do.
You look like you're
Not
murdering
even
someone
gonna
and
show.
taking a shit at the same time. Fucking multitasker.
Oh shit. Oh, Peter Fulford over there. Which Italian restaurant inquiring minds who live in Colombia want to know? Vaccaro's down in Little Italy. Yeah, Vaccaro's. Just a fucking awesome little spot. Right, it's like right on the corner in Little Italy, down the street from what is it? Giovannis. Yeah. Oh, so good. Anyway, just a little bit of local information. Sorry, folks. But let's see. Let's get let's get a DMC question going here.
A real
Open up
one.
the-
I want no motherfucking
Yeah.
chooches stuffed inside
No,
of
well,
chooches
hey,
bullshit.
Hey man,
John Lynn wants to chooch hard.
Yeah, blame John Lynn for that. I don't know what to tell you.
You know, Julio,
Chichenka, Chichenka, though.
I hope you get him a perfect spot to just lay down and pass out. I hope you have a great night.
I hope you take a warm bath later. I hope you light some candles. I hope that you get
I
What
hope
is this
that part of your
unbelievable passive aggressive bullshit going on?
bath bombs.
I hope that part of your back that you have
I hope you have a good night.
I hope you have a good
I
night
hope
as
a
well.
muscular, well-greased man massages your back all night
Yeah,
long for you.
Yeah.
I hope that when you go to sleep and wake up, you feel well rested.
I mean, I got the.
I
I
hope
got
you
the hope
take
you live forever.
vitamins and your medicine and stay hydrated.
Christmas.
Like, I got that-
I hope you like it. I bought it for you. It's your favorite thing. Oh, thank you. I hope you like what I got you. Oh, it's very nice. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Next year, yeah, let's do it next year. It's a lifelong passive aggressive friendship.
Hope the next
Right.
time you go out drinking and you get drunk, you don't wake up with a hangover.
Hey, I hope you, when you're feeling down, you feel good to talk to me. I hope you do. All right, you know, I'll be there for you. I hope so.
You know, you gotta get something off your chest. You know who you can talk to. Someone else, huh?
Hey.
Definitely not me.
I mean, I think I got the first one where he said, "I hope you live forever," and that's like a Viking insult because the most, the goal is to die an honorable death, and if you live forever, then you never die an honorable death. That's torture.
I hope when I die, they bury me next to you. Because
I don't know if it went that deep, Brian. I'm not sure.
Maybe
I think
I'm
this
just-
is all surface level
Maggots wanna
shit.
live
Maybe I'm
forever.
just absorbing Assassin's Creed Valhalla from my wife playing it. Who knows?
Yeah.
I meant it in this place is shit, and I hope you stay here forever in the shit.
Julio, I hope
welcome.
your credit score increases.
I hope you have crepes in the morning. I hope they're full of Nutella.
I hope you go to Waffle House.
Silver Maverick. I hope you finish your New Year's resolution.
I hope you find a penny and it's heads up. Jesus. All right. So, anyways, let's go here. This is actually a pretty good question here from our friend Big Goof, Mr. Ben. I know he's in the chat. What's the most impactful or memorable moment from the hobby for you?
Ooh,
Colony drop.
SCGMC.
Julio, yeah? Talk about it.
Yeah, SCGMC
Expound,
was
go.
fucking awesome. I flew across
Why?
the country.
Yeah.
I saw friends, and we all talked shit. It was phenomenal. I had a great time. Yeah.
Was that if I remember correctly, was that your first time on a plane?
Yeah, it was great.
Talk
I
about
sat
it. Let's
next
go.
to white people. They didn't like
Say
to sit
what?
next to me. They were like, "Why would he ever choose to sit here?" But
On the way back, didn't you sit next to
it was
Phil?
bad. It was. Oh yeah, I slept the whole fucking time. I was
That's
having
lovely.
a great last 2 days of my trip and didn't sleep.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. It really was phenomenal. Yeah, I had a great time. The fucking the event itself was cool, but hanging out with everyone was the best.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
And you got a coin too, right?
Yeah. Where
Coin
is it?
check. There it is.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Good coin. It's a good coin. I keep it
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
That's it.
SCGMC was just, it was
Memorable.
awesome. Yeah. Like you said, the event was awesome, but just seeing everybody and being together was fucking just,
Yeah.
there's nothing like it.
It was real memorable. I remember that shit
Yeah.
the rest of my life. I'm like, these motherfuckers,
Right?
they scarred me. I'll be thinking about this shit when I get dementia.
hanging outside the hotel at that little eatery
man.
place.
I spent so much time in front of that hotel with so many
Right.
different people. Yeah, it was fucking great.
And then
Really,
being
really
asked, y'all need to take it inside. You're too loud.
great. Nah, son. They kicked us off the floors. That was great. You guys gotta get the fuck out the hotel, basically.
Yeah.
There's too many of you, and you're all weird. So I don't know why the fuck you're even here.
Oh, weird.
That was really great. The event itself feels like a whole different memory. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking great, man.
I mean, my cheeks hurt
It really
from
was
smiling and laughing the entire time, you know?
the whole fucking time. Yo, you
Oh,
did a lot
man.
of push-ups.
That's for another conversation.
Under any other circumstance, I would have questioned why your cheeks were hurting, but
Hey, clapping these cheeks.
it sounds like you guys had a great time.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, it was
dude.
great, man.
Yeah,
Fucking-
thankfully, none of y'all got stuck in an elevator with like a couple or anything like that.
Oh,
you know?
whew, I heard of some stories, bro. There were some people who made noises.
Eating some macaroni and cheese, I heard.
Oh, keep bringing it up. Stop.
Hello. Oh,
I don't even know what
voice.
happened. I just heard something happen. That was it.
I heard it. I heard it enough times.
You know, you might want to ask Pabs because I think he heard it the best.
Yeah.
Chilling stuff.
It's like going to the deli and just hearing them scoop the coleslaw or macaroni salad. Anyway.
You're stick your fist in a jar of mayonnaise. Yeah.
Oh shit. Anyway. Anybody else? What's the most memorable thing for you there, Brian? What do you think?
Not this.
Not this. He's like, fuck you guys. I hate talking about this shit.
Probably.
Abs ain't even here. Goddamn.
Probably Anime NYC. Yeah, Anime NYC 2019.
Yeah.
Pretty hype. Great time hanging out
Yeah.
with lots of good friends, and I mean, yeah, I did good at that show, but it was more like just about hanging out with everybody and having like such a good time, just being like
Yeah.
social and running around and just like just being real people and having a good time. Yeah, with my friends. The second runner up though to that is got to be the IPMS at Mosquito Con in 2018. Was it? No, 2019. 2019. Yeah, 2019.
Yeah,
That was fucking hype. I'm super stoked. Might go down this year. Sounds good to me. But yeah, that was also a great time. Same deal, hanging out with really cool people, all the crew from around, just like meeting a bunch of cool new people that I didn't really know in person yet, but had talked to like maybe online, and just like seeing like just I don't know, just walking through the vendor room and looking at all the models and shit. Like I love models, so
Yeah, Replicane was up there too.
I didn't go to Replicane, so
Yeah, I was gonna say for me it was Mosquito Con 2019. That's when I got a real taste of like the scale modeling hobby,
yeah, right?
and just how broad everything is.
Yeah, it was great to see all of the examples and shit, right?
Yeah, like going in there and seeing like all the tanks and planes and everything. That was a real eye opener.
Yeah, there was some like amazing, like full. Yeah, they're supposed to be in July, I think.
Man, let's fucking go.
Yeah. Strider is supposed to meet me up there and hit me off with that Volks kit that I won for his raffle that I didn't even realize was a raffle. I was just donating to the cause.
Word.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hyped to go to the vendor room. I'm gonna buy some tanks this year, probably, and maybe a really large plane, like really large. Really large. Yeah, like some like big, astronomically expensive Tamiya kit or something. Like a 1-24 fighter jet or something fucking kick ass, right? Yeah, that'd be hype. Or maybe like some weird crazy, and then there's so many fun things to get at an IPMS, like and just like things to see, because like now that they have the mecha and like all the other things, plus they already had like figures, and there's dudes that do minis and all this stuff. But then you have like the dioramas, you have traditional dioramas and all the cool military stuff. But then they have like the other guys that are like doing crazy steampunk dioramas. There was this guy in the 2019 that did this like whole big airship thing with like 2 buildings. It was a 2 foot by 2 foot diorama. It was like almost like 30 or 32 inches tall. Fucking huge and beautiful and all like immaculate. I love that stuff. Just go and sit and like live inside someone else's fantasy for a little while, and like that is like fucking amazing, right?
Nice.
Yeah, this dude at Replicane made like the final fight scene from Aliens with Ripley in the fucking exo frame.
Oh yeah,
Queen. Yeah, dude.
The loader.
That shit blew me away.
That's hype.
Yeah,
are those
NPC
cool models? Are those alien models? Are those NPCs or what is that? I'm gonna look that up actually.
Oh, yeah,
I don't even know what they were. He even had the what was it when Bishop got split in half?
Yeah.
He even had him like by the little air hatch.
Yeah, the whole diorama was fucking dope.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome looking.
Damn. What was this at?
Replicane.
Long Island.
Yeah, it was 2019.
Wow.
Where's it held?
Long Island.
Oh,
Yeah,
Long Island.
Replicane's in Long Island. Mosquito
Excuse
Con's
me.
in Wayne, New Jersey.
Julio, I hope you go there and I hope you win some prizes.
Yeah, I actually won one. That was my first win at Replicane. That shit was dope.
Yeah,
I hope
I
you find some good deals in the vendor's room too.
I hope so.
man,
I
felt really good after winning.
Yeah,
Julio.
I got strong armed into buying some shit I was not looking to buy. I just wanted to buy like these clear acrylic squares, and this dude was just like, "You like models, son?" And I was like, yeah, like I do." And he's like, "Oh, did you enter anything here?" I'm like, "Yeah, the fucking robots over there that none of y'all like."
You like movies about gladiators?
And then he was just like, he just reached over, grabbed like a plane model. He was just like, "You ever seen one of these?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." He's like, "I'll let 2 of these go for $10."
Well, that's fine.
And I was just like, well, I mean, I don't really want a plane model. I want like, a vehicle or something, like an armored vehicle or something. He was just like, "I'll throw this in too," and extra plates. And I was just like, "Fuck, you got a deal."
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
You got
It's
me.
fucking-
Son.
I mean, he brought the price up to like 20 after that, but
You gotta give me
Whatever,
10.
man.
but I came back with like 5 models and like a bunch of like acrylic little plates and shit. So
That is fucking
Nice.
perfect, man. I love that about that. Like, I went and got some great deals. This fucking shit, too, man.
dude,
Yeah.
I can't wait to get strong armed again.
Yeah, no shit. Like
No, he
$10
was
tank
he was just so
models and,
cool
like,
about it.
shit,
Like, he
that's
wasn't
great.
trying to be a dick or anything. He was just like, "Hey, you want this? You sure you don't want it?" Like,
Yeah. You know how many kick-ass Greebles are in a $10 tank model? Like,
Oh, yeah.
there are
Big
so
time.
many, man.
Big
It's like
time.
way more than $10 worth of resin Greebles worth, man. Like,
Yeah.
just
It's
go
like a-
go ham.
The whole trilogy's worth. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
if
make
there's
like
like,
the
if you
little, and you
Oh,
make
so
like
this-
the little Greeble plates with those things.
Oh,
You got
yes.
Greebles for decades.
ever for the rest of ever.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know what a Greeble plate is, watch some of Tim's live streams, or he had like, give a specific video, or do you just have live streams on that?
Just
I
the live
remember
streams.
seeing it. Just the live streams.
Yeah, just the live streams. That'll change sometime
Yep.
soon, hopefully.
I hear
I have
you.
more time. Fucking hell.
Fucking ale.
Anyway, but Julio, Julionius, what's your like? And you talked about like getting strong armed and everything, but
Yeah,
what
no,
was
it was,
your?
no, it was Mosquito Con 2019.
That was it. Yeah.
That was it.
What about it was so memorable or special?
It was all right. Well, first off, that was my first time ever hearing about Mosquito Con.
Okay.
And I had some friends that were just like, "Yo, you should come out to this," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I had like one friend that was like, "You better fucking be there," and I was like, "Okay, cool." Like,
Yeah, I had the same. I think I had the same friend say the same thing.
yeah, better fucking see you there. And,
Yeah.
dude, I showed up and it was like just seeing like all the people that I knew that I met previously. And they were just like, dude, like check it out, like walk around, check this out, and you go around and you see some shit there that you're just like, wow, what is this even? And it really pulls out that scale model aspect. I try to tell a lot of people, when you build only like Gunpla and stuff like that, branch out and check something else out. Like build like a tank, like check out like an armored vehicle, like do a plane, because the stuff that you see in there that these guys are doing, oh my fucking god! Like you would swear it's a real life fucking like boat, like a ship shrunk down.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there was this guy there who had this. I don't even know what the scale was. I can't even remember. I know he had it on the display. And he had all these little like miniatures on there. There must have been like 50 of them. He hand painted every single one of those things.
Mhm.
And it just straight up looked like you were taking a picture of it, from like a helicopter.
Okay.
Like it was so awesome. And there's a lot of like, I know the cars aren't really that popular, but even the cars look great. The tanks look great. The boats look great. Even like the sci-fi ships and stuff like that, they all look great. And it's real eye opening. It's kind of like every time I go to a competition, it lights a fire under my ass.
Word
Yeah.
up.
And
Word the fuck up.
and then the best thing about it is the guys that build them, you find out who it is, and you just ask them like, dude, hey, how did you do this? And they'll tell you. They'll tell you. They'll give you like all the resources that you could possibly want, and they'll explain it to you. And like even if you don't get it, they'll take the time to like just break it down piece by piece. Like, I did this at this part, and over here, I had to watch out for this, so I'm gonna do this kind of thing. It's fucking great. It's great. You're hanging out with friends. You're meeting like all these random like model builders, and everybody's just generally fucking chill.
Yeah.
It's a great
Nice.
time. It's a great time. And sometimes you make some new friends. What was it? 2019 was my first time meeting Brian in person. And,
True story.
and I was just like, oh, dude, you're bro builder. Yeah, hey, what's up? Like, nice meeting you. And, he's a really cool guy. Like, we're still, like, I mean, he's not talking shit about me, but, so maybe I did something right,
No, we're friends. I would consider you a friend.
Yeah,
Come stay at my
yeah.
house. Good.
Yeah, likewise. But it was just a great experience, and that was like my first time actually going to like an actual like model competition and seeing everything that was going on there, and then even the showroom floor was amazing. Like just walking through all that and seeing what everybody had in stock. It's like there's stuff in there that you wouldn't even think they have. Like if you're looking for it, chances are you can find it if you get there early enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get there early and pre-register your models. If you're going to an IPMS, pre-register your models. And if you don't belong to an IPMS and there's a local one that's willing to accept people to build mecha, then join it.
That's the key word there.
Yeah.
I went to a couple of meets at the Brooklyn one.
Yeah.
And Yeah, all the guys there were really, really cool. They didn't dig the mecha models so much, but
That's all right.
but
You just gotta warm them up to it. Yeah.
that Zaku that I had made with the little flamethrower on it. I don't know. They really dig the shit out of that. I guess because it looked like a tank.
Yeah.
Like because the thing that I did that I entered that was well received was my Kotobukiya custom that I did for Zach's contest I
remember
earlier that year, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's very German themed. It's like an alternate like diesel punk style German themed mecha that was very well received. But it was full like World War I decals and like a military scheme with like a free-handed like a fucking camouflage and all that shit. So
yeah.
Like it looked great, it looked military. That was what it was supposed to do, and they were like, "Hey, we like this."
Yeah, no, they were totally into it, and I told them, "Look, I want to start building tanks and stuff," and they all started cheering. I'm just like, "Whoa, hold on, guys!" Like,
they all started going, "One of us."
Yeah.
Right.
But they were great. They were all around friendly. They were. You could tell that they didn't like it so much, but at the same time, they were very accepting of it. It's not like they said, next time don't bring that. And they said, dude, as long as you're building models, like just keep building models.
Hell yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Jay, what about you? What's your most memorable thing in this hobby?
I haven't been any events or anything, just because not a lot around here. For IPMS, but I think the closest one is like an hour away, hour and a half.
Yeah.
And our modeling club
right.
in my city meets Mondays at like 9 o'clock at night, and that's just fucking late on a Monday. I mean, I'd have to say the live streams that I do have been the most memorable, because I'm Doodoo and I don't know a whole lot of shit. But I learn a lot from these. I think I learned more modeling skills in the past year than my 3 years of building Gunpla. But I mean, I like that I can just hop on a live stream, let you guys talk, and retain information from it.
Okay.
That's called stealing. Stop stealing.
All while talking to friends and being able to vibe and do my own thing. Because, I mean, I don't build like you guys do.
Yeah, you do.
But
I mean, I think you've carved out your own niche in the hobby, though.
Oh yeah, I'm in my section of a trash can. But I really like these hangouts, and I think these are what I look forward to the most in the hobby and what I appreciate the most. And like, I have specific memories of live streams that will forever be in my brain. Good or bad, that are very memorable to me. Like, I like how I can just be like, my Gunpla collection, and suddenly Julio starts laughing like an idiot.
You said it wrong.
Yeah, you say it's Gunpla.
Speaking of, John, I'm going to need you to delete some VODs. There's some incriminating evidence.
Get rid of some of this shit.
No, we will erase nothing. Your secrets I know, Carl.
There you go, John Lynn.
You people are aspiring to the wrong thing.
Shoot.
I mean, I like hanging out with y'all, and I think that's the most memorable part for me.
There you go.
One day I'll meet you guys in person. One of these
Oh,
days.
God. Oh,
I'd really
Jesus
appreciate
Christ.
it
Oh,
if New Hampshire got.
Oh, man.
I'd really appreciate it if New Hampshire got more events.
Yo, I don't really mean it, but I kind of mean it. When COVID hit, I was like, yes, another year I don't have to meet John Lynn.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Now you're going to meet you with 29 raccoon friends standing next to her. Like, hey, what are those for?
Two of them are very eager and wet for some odd reason.
Watch. After this, the first time Julio's going to meet John Lynn is after she pulls a burlap sack off his head. After kidnapping his ass.
Eating a cannoli in one hand, baseball bat in the other.
It's going to be like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, John Lynn.
Bright ass light in his face.
What are you
empty
doing?
warehouse. We're surprisingly a towel and like a bucket of water.
Wow.
John Lynn's mom sharpening a razor blade.
Got the
No,
old
even worse.
sharpening
Even worse.
leather.
She's got Julio's mom sharpening a blade.
Oh damn!
Oh no! You gonna do me like that, man? Fuck it up.
Yeah, but literally the only thing that they do is they shave his beard.
Oh no!
Smooth
life.
would scare me. I gotta be
His
honest.
life essence. Kill me instead.
Yeah, that's like cutting off Samson's hair, man.
I'm gonna take all your hats and I'm gonna throw them in the garbage
That's fucked up.
and just give you brimless hats.
Oh shit!
Just brimless.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I can wear that.
Oh,
It's just like a yarmulke with like the Yankees logo on it. It's like that's all.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
give
I
you a
want.
Red Sox hat. I'm gonna give you a Red Sox hat. You're getting
It's like-
a Patriots hat.
It's like a hat with 4 of these.
adjustable.
Snapback brimless? No.
All snaps. It's all
They're
snaps.
all
all
snaps.
right?
A little
Like, it's
propeller
like-
on top of it.
You just turn it sideways and it'd be like like Eddie Munster wearing a headband.
Oh,
Oh my
oh.
god! Oh my god!
Shit.
She's
That's
making memories.
Oh my god.
Man.
Hold on, let me adjust my hat.
On all
Beanie
four
on.
sides.
I got the beanie
Just
on.
keep turning it around.
It's time to get serious.
Oh shit.
Fucking gonna look like fucking Chaozu with that shit on.
Can you imagine the sunburns? Oh my god.
Oh shit.
So wait, you shave Julio, you paint him white, you give him a little rouge, and then take the brim off his hat. There you go, Chatsu, right there, done.
God.
Chow Chu, there you go, Chow Chu.
Chow Chu.
Chow Chu.
Oh.
That's fucked up, guys.
Yeah.
I don't like none of this.
Yo, we can make a good movie out of it, man.
Hey, man.
You guys are trying to torture me.
Chooch and
First guy to win a
Chong.
Gunpla and cosplay contest, the same fucking thing.
No, that shit's a war crime. It's fucked up.
I love it.
Look
I
at-
love every
look at him. This is
fucking
like the-
second of it.
This is like the first time I've ever seen Julio like speechless. Like, he's
Yo,
like,
y'all
"That's
really
fucked
thought
up,
this
guys."
shit out. I'm gonna be naked
I
with a
know,
car
this is
battery
fucked up.
strapped to me. Like, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna give
I
your
didn't-
favorite hat to your puppy while she's teething.
Oh,
She gets whatever
just
she
riffing.
wants.
this is all
Oh, your
ad lib.
mother
I haven't put
wants-
any thought into any of this. Now, John Lynn.
I'm just following John Lynn's lead, yeah. to be
She's
honest.
gonna do it. Yeah. It's okay.
She's Hannibal
Look
Lecter
weird
this
without a
whole
beard.
thing.
Look weird without a beard.
And some fava beans.
Right?
Nice Chianti. All right, I'm out. I'm going for more.
The putty in the basket.
Oh.
Gets the-
You guys are that was a fucked up 5 minutes of my life. Thanks, guys.
Wait till it happens. It's gonna get worse.
Fucking endless snapback. How fucked up is that?
Wait, what if it just snap all around but there's no hat on top? So it's just around.
It was just the snaps.
Hey, did the band-
Just a snapping headband.
Just the headband with the snaps.
Jesus.
And it doesn't end.
Yeah.
New shopkeep, you got that underwear that's just the elastic? Yeah, I need that. Thanks.
And it's got like the one tag hanging down with the Yankees logo on it. That's all you need. Julio, there you go. It's a perfect idea. They got the all brim hat. Now you got to do the brimless hat, the all snap with the little Yankee tag on it.
Yeah, get
They
that
make
reverse Kung Lao.
millions.
Reverse Kung Lao, yo.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's
my
great.
god.
Oh. It's just as stupid as the all brim hat. Come on.
No, old brim hat is finesse and suavitivity.
Suavitivity.
That shit is super high end fashion.
You got an orbit around your
Super
head.
high end streetwear. Sorry,
Yeah, but you know, in the summer, that's gonna get hot on your.
Yeah, but
on
you
your
don't
head.
got the glare in your
From the
eyes.
sun. Yeah, you good. You got your whole neck taken care of.
Yeah,
You
but
ain't
then
gotta- you ain't
if
gotta
you
worry
want to
about
get a
it.
tan, you just put the strap on and you're good. But you still got the tag with the fashion.
I mean, I wouldn't put a strap on to get a tan, but to each his own.
Whatever floats your boat.
Groupon's getting weird, man. Fuck.
For
Groupon's
real.
getting weird.
The strap on.
Strap on to the tan, $13.95.
Oh shit. Oh.
God
Anyway,
damn, you
moving
guys
on.
just want me to have a bad
Oh.
day.
Damn it, Julio! I'm gonna go into like a hat store at a mall when COVID's over and be like, "Yeah, can you just take the brim off?" Yeah, thanks. Man.
I mean, no brim here.
I'll be right
Yeah, I don't
back.
want
I
it.
just want the strap. Can we do just the strap?
Because you had a bad day.
Oh.
Yo, how
I'll
much
be
for
right
just
back.
this part? This part right here. How much for that?
Just tie like 20 of them together. That's all I want.
This is why you gotta embrace the beanie, Julio.
I'll take
Embrace the
this
beanie.
one, and this one. Same bag, please.
Oh shit. So Carl, what about you? What's your biggest, most memorable
Fucking
moment
last
in this hobby?
5 fucking minutes here. What the fuck?
Yeah, the last 5 minutes of torture.
That's it.
Of my
Pinnacle,
life.
man. Fucking peak.
Fucked up. You guys all suck.
Well,
Jesus.
I haven't been to like a major event before. My first SCGMC was supposed to be last year, so that was good planning.
Oh,
But no, but like just kind of like a macro thing. The first build night I ever went to was kind of like eye opening in a way, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been building for 20 years, and fucking like the first build night I went to was like 4 years ago. I was like, wait a minute, you could fucking build other fucking assholes and fucking talk shit. Like,
Yes,
they're
exactly.
like, oh, that's cool. And I mean, I don't have to buy. Holy fuck! And that first build night here in Colorado, and now fucking here I am talking to you guys. So shit happens, yo. Shit happens. I just say to anyone who's got local groups, man, like go to build nights. It's the start of everything, man. Just get a little community going, learn new things, learn new kits, just talk shit all day. It's really fun. I mean,
if build nights are happening, of course. That's
of course, build nights are happening.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got Discord build nights going on now for our local group since we can't do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. But
You get him,
yeah. I mean,
Bill O'Reilly.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
You thought it
I love
was.
how, I love how just whatever little wisp of hair he had was still going crazy when he was fucking bobbing his head there.
Auto parts.
That hair was all made by Ron Popeil.
Right?
Out of a can.
Like a chihuahua's ass hair. It's just like all wispy and shit.
But wait, there's more.
But wait,
Oh,
there's
wait.
more. Look at that
There's
progress.
more. Thanks, Matthew Lillard.
Yeah. It slices, it dices, it juliennes.
Ooh,
You set
that
it,
is.
set it and forget it. That's all you do. Man.
Well, I was gonna say
Yeah.
slices and dices of Julienne. That's Ninja Turtles.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Guarantee it.
That's a lot of nuts.
This is gonna be the reason why you slap away everybody.
Oh.
So
Oh
Julio,
my.
you learned your lesson?
About what?
Exactly.
Yep. Yep.
Oh shit. Good stuff. All right. So let's get on to another DMC question here, shall we?
That's right. We were doing DMC.
Oh.
Yeah. You thought we were roasting Julio, but no, it's actually DMC.
You weren't roasting me as much as telling me bad things you want to do to me. Like
I wasn't telling you shit that I was going to do to you. It was all
Your
John
hat,
Lynn.
all right?
we want to do bad shit to you, Julio.
I will say I was
Roasting
ad-libbing
an
some
open
jokes.
fire.
You know what, Julio? I hope your hat is complete and it fits. All right. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you, Carl.
Oh no,
Oh,
man.
man.
The all snapbacks hat sounds pretty hype.
All snapback.
Mhm.
That's the strap. Holy shit. Oh, I have a new Photoshop project I have to do now. God damn it.
The clapback hat. That's what it is.
Listen,
Yeah,
there's,
for real.
there's a market out for it out there. There is a market.
You
It
know
may not
there
be
is.
large, but there is a market.
Yep.
You know,
It's a
Joe
unique
Rinaldi's,
market.
right?
We-
But on the top of it, it has like a spring with a Xeon symbol on it that just goes.
Put a little vial of blood on it. Let's get a little vial of blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I'll be 100% honest. If somebody was selling that, I would buy it, but I would never ever wear that in public.
No, just
Never.
clowning around.
I wouldn't even put it on here, or even like for private pictures. Like if somebody was like, "Yo, I'll give you like $1,000 to take it." No, keep the money. I'm not putting.
Get the patent on
Never.
snapback underwear, man. As you get fatter, you just fucking put another clip on there.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Reusable underwear.
Jesus.
I'll make a snapback.
They're like, what do you think? They're one use only?
You can grow into it. It'll last you years.
Oh,
You buy it for your son when he's 5. He'll be using it when he's 30.
Got the
Hey,
Batman
my mother
logos
gave
on
me
it.
these.
My mother gave me these.
Can't you see it's his Flint from G.I. Joe on it? Look, his nose moves.
Oh shit!
Could you do that before, you know?
Wow.
Hey, we broke 'em.
Yeah, I never had superhero underwear. It's fucked up.
Julio never had underoos.
Julio got super villain underwear. He's got that Lex
They
Luthor.
didn't make no Lex Luthers back then.
You did by
I
hand.
want them now. I looked. I want them
Oh, they'll
now.
make them now. Go to Etsy. Someone's
Yeah.
got to make them.
Move on
I want
to the
some
next
Dr. Doom underoos.
DMC.
What's that, John Lynn?
Did we move on to the next
No.
DMC?
No, not yet.
Or
We're
are you
talking
still
about-
on the-
We're talking about how Julio's underwear moves.
Wait, what?
It's got a character on the front, so you know when he sits a certain way, it looks like the character's talking. It's like he's flapping his gums.
Looks like he's chewing bubble gum.
Oh, I don't even understand.
You know, it's like those old kung fu flicks when they used to talk. And I did actually say kung flu fix.
Oh, boo, boo, boo.
Look,
I meant
look, I
to
can
say
make a
kung
shot.
fu flicks.
Oh, god damn it. Holy shit. Julio, God. Jesus. Anyway. Woo.
Going hard,
So-
son.
For real. Like, okay, so like real quick, my most memorable moment, I don't know, just get like gatherings in general. You know? Like SCGMC was a big one, obviously. New York, what was it? Anime NYC 2018. Like I met everybody.
That was hype.
Yeah.
You didn't meet me.
What?
You didn't meet me.
Aw. It's not all about you, John Len.
It should be.
How was
Okay.
Woodstock, Tim?
Yeah. Jesus. Thanks. But no, I mean that was like the first year I met everybody, like, you know, most of the you know, New York crew outside of like Mikkel and Chris and those guys, you know. So that was a fun one for sure.
I remember I walked up to you and somebody that I didn't recognize because I knew who you were, but I'd never spoken to you before, and I obviously had never spoken to the other person that I didn't recognize. And talking between the two of you, you were like, "Oh yeah, it's like Brian, bro, you back for yeah," and the other guy was like, "Hey, blah, it's talking to me nice," and I'm like, "I'm super sorry, I don't know who the hell you are."
Yeah.
And you were like, "That's Robo," and I was like, "Oh shit," because I had been talking to Shane.
Oh, Shane, yeah.
for weeks prior to this, but I'd never seen him ever.
Oh shit.
I'd only talked to
Right.
him, so I didn't know who I was
Oh,
going
man.
to meet there,
Right.
him or Gio. I didn't know what either of them looked like, for the love of God.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I was super surprised, and you very poignantly was like, "Did you look at his hat? He's wearing the Robo hat."
Yeah.
That was good. That's probably that was maybe if I ever did a modeling gaff, that was my modeling gaff right there.
Yeah,
that is my gaff.
But that shit happens, though.
Oh,
you know?
totally. Yeah, no,
That
it was
shit
totally
happens.
legit, and it was just we all had a good laugh, and that was that was awesome. It was great to meet like the two of you at guys. Same deal with me. You know, I had a great time that year. I met so many fucking great people. I was on no sleep. I had been awake for no, I had 1 hour of sleep, but before that, I was awake for 36 hours working on my model to finish for the competition. Yeah,
right.
No rest for the wicked, baby.
Yeah, I've been there, done that, man.
Was that the year you entered the Gushin?
Yeah, that was the rebake.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
And then, go ahead, Brian.
No, I'm sorry. I keep talking over you. You talk.
No, you're fine, dude. Like, I was just about to bring up New York Anime NYC 2019 too, because that was a lot of fun. Shit, that was just like, I don't know, it was just like a reunion at that point, you know, because we all knew each other. We all had pretty much met each other at that point. There was only a few people that we met for the first time up there, and it was just an awesome time hanging out and shit, going and getting drinks during while they were judging and everything.
I think that was the first time I met Julio and the first in person, and the first time I met Frankie.
Yeah, Frank. I think that was a first time a lot of us met Frankie for the first time. So yeah, he just happened to be out there on doing business or something like that. So it was good times. It was a lot of good times.
True.
Anyway, all right. So let's get into
Break bar.
Another. What's that?
Break bar.
Yes. God damn.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Hell yeah.
All right. So let's see. This one comes from Mr. Fox, the Fox Hunt over there on Instagram. He says, I need the drive to build again. What are some tips to get back into full swing? Anybody want to take a stab at it first?
Mm-hmm. How do you get your mojo going?
Yeah.
So it seems like he's been on break for a while, and hasn't built good. So he's taking his break. Now he needs the drive. So basically, when you get the drive, is usually when you get an idea. I think that's what drives it. Because you can go along, do a snap build, or get the fingers back, get the motions going. But you really got an idea, something, and you can't force it. You just got to kind of be open to it. Let it hit you. Let that idea hit you. When that idea hits you, and you're like, oh shit, I want to do that.
Right.
Boom, you're there. And then you don't even need the hoe. You're just like, nope. Everything starts clicking, man. But if you're like in the middle of a break and you've been off for a while and you're like, I want to get back into it, but I'm not feeling it, and it's like, I don't know, man. You can either get an idea, try and make it, go into competition, hey, who knows, or try and learn something new. Like you want to try something new for the first time. That's a good way to start. Kicking those juices going, kicking all the energy going. Like, all right, new is scary, but when you're in it. The scary part's just starting it. Once you're done, then you're just like, I want to know more. I want to know more, and then you want to see how far you can push it. So,
yeah. I mean, and that's funny, Carl, because that's a really good point. Like getting back into it for me after 8 months being off.
100 years,
dude. It feels like it, right? But just getting back into it with like a practice build like this GM Quell. I mean, that's been like really good for me. Just getting the skill set back, rehoning all the techniques, getting the those creative juices flowing and everything. It's been really a positive thing. It's been good. So that's a definite one for me. But what about the rest of you? Any advice for Fox?
I burned out for quite a bit. I mean, I think I took besides for doing commissions, I took a 7-month build hiatus. I didn't get a choice whether or not I wanted to go back into it because I won the PG Unicorn driver. I don't build it now, and it's just enough block taking up room. Or I say fuck it, and I build it, and I do a little bit at a time until I do a little bit more, and then a little bit more after that. Until I have things that are the size of a newborn child.
Without arms.
Without arms. The arms will be lost. I cannot stand building the arms.
Why the arms?
Yeah,
I
why
don't
the
know, they've
arm?
always
Just
been
as a
my
side.
least favorite part to build
Okay.
for some odd reason. I like doing the head, torso, hips, and then legs, and feet, and then arms, and then whatever comes after. Sometimes just don't give yourself a choice on whether or not you want to hold off. Just force yourself to do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Just gotta force it.
And Steve's got a good point here too. He says Tim has an article on burnout that apparently no one ever reads that asks this question. Just saying. I mean,
Hey man, I
yeah,
can't
but
read.
I
can't
can't read.
Well, here's
Says
a logic.
the teacher.
Here's a logic to that. If you're burnt out, you don't want to read an article on burnout.
Yeah.
You just,
Not true.
right.
Not true.
I don't know. I've been burnt out, and I'm just like, I don't even want to get out of my burnout. I just want to, like, I know what the most articles on burnout are like. Do something else, take a break, relax. All that
Yeah.
stuff. Like, and like when you're burnt out, at least in the career, like if you like a creative professional or anything like that, you've experienced burnout multiple times in your life. So you're like, all right, candle's burning out. Let's go refill up. Go do something else. I think for like people who aren't creative, like in their jobs or haven't been creative for a while, I think that's a little harder for them to understand what burnout is and when it comes. But I mean, everyone's got different ways to deal with it. Some are like, okay, I'm burnt out. This is what I'm going to do. This, and that. And some people are just like, I'm burnt out. Fuck it. I'm going to go to Julio's. I'm going to wax his back. It makes me feel better.
Come wax my back, Carl.
I want to toboggan you down an ice hill. Come on.
Ooh, Topanga. I want the Topanga as well.
I think another great thing, if you're burned out on building Gunpla, we go back to the try something new.
Yeah.
That's what I was
So-
just gonna say. Like, yeah, explore. Have multiple hobbies. Like,
Yeah.
I have a handful of hobbies that that I do, and model making is one of them. The idea is moderation and to not let yourself get overwhelmed or underwhelmed. So if you have the opportunity to, or if you feel like you want to stay dedicated to working at your model bench, but you don't have a ton of time, but you're worried about like, well, I'm at the bench, I don't know what the fuck to do. Maybe like set yourself a goal, like 30 minutes of solid production. Like say, get a simple kit, something you're comfortable with, something you'd like, whether it be a new kit or an old kit, new to you or old to you, doesn't matter. Start with that. Go, all right, man, I'm putting 30 minutes into this, even though my day was crazy and hectic and all this stuff. I'm going to dedicate, block it out, 30 minutes of time, put it in, and actually get that time to the bench and do that, every day as long as you can. You can't, it's fine, but try to do it every day as you can. That will build up a little bit more and more. And as you get into that and you get that production down, you get used to coming back to the bench, used to working on something, your inspiration starts to drive more. I agree with what Hendren said out there in the chat. He said, like, watch some YouTube videos. He said Gunpla, but it doesn't have to be Gunpla videos. There's lots of videos out there on tons of different types of modeling and even just historical stuff. Like, as I've been getting back into the more historical classic models, there's a lot of other channels out there that have, like, not even just, like, history channels, but, like, history of models, which is really cool to find out, like, the production and the different companies and everything that happened with all that super cool stuff. So there's a wealth of information out there to help, like, keep that fire going. At least it gets me going. I don't know.
I was gonna say too,
Watch
even
nobody's
if you're
YouTube
tired,
videos.
if you're tired
Julio
of building Gunpla, then maybe even try building a small tank.
Yeah.
If you burned out on Gunpla, try building something else. I mean, I got burned out 2 years ago. I built, like, for 5 months straight, nothing but tanks. Quite literally nothing but tanks. I fucking love tanks. You can get these little mini tanks that don't take a lot to put together, but they're really great for practicing painting camo on with airbrushing and stuff. And doing tiny, tiny weathering. It's fucking amazing. I mean, do you have any over here? No, actually, I do.
I was gonna say crack cocaine. You get your hands on a couple of grams, you get right back into that building flow.
This is how I practice my weathering most of the time. It's just on these little videos.
There you go. What scale is that?
I don't remember.
Okay, then.
It doesn't say on the well, they don't come in boxes. They come in like these plastic cells. It doesn't save a scale.
Richter
So they're
scale.
non-scale.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
but they're really fun and they're quick enough to do.
Nice.
And plus, if you want to, there's a card game that comes along with it.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
And I think our friends over at the Cutting Mat podcast,
The chopping mat.
the Chopping Mat, yeah. I think they did a previous episode about burnout, and Bailey actually made a very eye-opening point about what burnout actually is, and he basically said it's burnout happens when you have a change to your lifestyle, and good, bad, indifferent. It's just a change in general. Usually, will cause you to burn out or lose that momentum, to build. And yeah, that's a definite. So that's something to keep in mind when you're dealing, with burnout or when you lose drive and everything like that. What's changed in your life? If you have the ability to change it back or to resolve it, then that probably will help things a great deal. So just some things to keep in mind there too. But yeah, I mean, going and listening to like the Cutting Mat podcast, that's a good one.
Man, Scale Model Mojo or Plastic Model Mojo, Plastic Posse podcast, On the Bench, just making conversation. Trapped Under Plastic, that's a miniature one. What's another one? Shit. I don't know. There's a shitload of them out there. Like, if you want to like find them out, yeah, podcasts. Yeah. I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Hey,
I like that Plastic Posse.
Plastic Posse. All right.
I'm all about the posse.
I listen to the Plastic Model Mojo guys. It's a couple of dudes from Kentucky that build, like, one guy's mostly builds 72nd scale aircraft. The other guy mostly builds armor, but they just talk about, whatever, drinking beers and whiskey and having a good time. Oh, Critical builds. Yeah, I heard about them.
I was going to say, sometimes you have to figure out your reasons for building.
Yeah.
I was going to say that too, actually.
You got to be real with yourself. Like, why do you...
What drives you?
Yeah, what drives you? Recently, there was this person who went hard in their stories, and their whole like, are you really trying to build for that? Because that's a weird reason, and it's gonna, if it's a fame or glory you're looking for, you shouldn't be building.
Yeah,
like, don't build because you want to be fucking Hercules. Build because you want to be Da Vinci or some shit.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think what's under that is that with social media and the way Gunpla is a very kind of extroverted hobby now, even though it's basically an introverted hobby, there's a lot of pressure to kind of be, what's the model, what you done lately, It's very, there's very, like, a lot of pressure, like,
what have you done for me lately?
Exactly. What have you done today? What are you working on now? What are you doing this? And then you finish one build, and it's like, all right, that's cool. What's next? And it could be creatively. That's not how a lot of people work, where they're, an assembly line of creativity. Like, okay, that's done. But, when you do this hobby and you love it, you get 3 or 4 ideas and they stack up. But even then, it's like, I just finished a very long build, and there was like a 1 or 2 week period where I was like, nope. Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna chill for a bit, just kind of smoke a cigarette, relax. That post-coital Gunpla build, the big one.
Yeah, I like that.
And then
Pillow talk.
2 weeks later, I was like, all right, I got the itch again. Let's start something up. Then, then it goes from there. But don't fall into that thing where, like, oh, this guy put out a build, this guy put out a build, she put out a build, she put out a build. It's like, no. Just you do it at your pace. You take. I mean, Tiv, how long have you been working on that quill?
A couple months.
Yeah, and even if you take the break out, like, it's still been a couple months. Like,
yeah.
So, like, I mean, it's your own pace, it's your own, leisure, your own how hard you want to hit it. I mean, if you got a deadline, you want to meet your deadline. If it's a contest,
I always hit it hard.
Hit it.
Whoa.
Julio, he does.
Buddy.
Julio knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but just saying, don't Don't feel the pressure to be a factory. You're not a factory. You're a person. You got things to do. You got other things you like.
Robot.
just-
Do the hobby for yourself.
I am robot.
Okay, Joel.
Robot.
What's up, Adult?
Ooh, yeah.
That is
No, but
computer.
I definitely agree with what Julio was saying that you kind of when that happens, maybe you should reassess why you're in the hobby, why you're doing things. I mean, just step back from it for a second. Look at it with try to see it from an outsider's perspective. Sometimes that can help. Open your eyes a bit. Me, I haven't completed shit in like a year. I mean, I did like this little like Maquet kit, but that was like it, and that was like who knows how long ago. And at me personally, I sat there and I was just like, okay, what do I really want to do? I was kind of like just building shit aimlessly, and now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to do like only robots? Do I want to do like only armor? No, dude, I want to do everything. I want to do everything. So that's why I'm buying like all sorts of like crazy shit. I'm buying like these vinyl models. I'm buying like these fucking plastic robots. I have like a fucking king tiger up there that I want to tackle sometime soon. And I even got like that monsters like little diorama display thing that at some point I do want to get to it because it's just all this sorts. It's all cool shit, and it's all shit that I want to do.
Oh yeah,
and it's all stuff that I want to test myself on, and I want to see how well I do myself, rather than what anybody else thinks about it. Criticism, critique, and everything. That's always welcomed, and I love critique. Good, bad, it doesn't matter. Right. And I always like it when it's not sugar coated, when it's straight to the point. But when I build things, it's I'm challenging myself, and that's how I started getting back into the groove. Now the clean versus weathered build. I saw that and I was just like, shit. Okay, I'm gonna fucking participate. And now I'm struggling a little because I'm still like kind of a little far from done, but the fire's there, and I do.
That's what matters. Yeah,
I do want to work on it. I come home, I'm tired. I'm like totally beat from work. Like I'm done mentally. I just sit here and daydream about what I could be doing.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
But I sit at the desk, I turn on the lamp, and I spend like an hour, just trying to do something.
There you go.
Small, large, whatever. I'm cleaning up all these little areas that I missed initially.
Yeah.
Trying to tackle like the small, minute details that I'm worrying about for like no fucking reason. Like a mold line that's like under the armor that nobody's gonna see. I'm like, well, I'm gonna clean this up, like because I want to see how well I can do that. Nobody's gonna see it, but I'm challenging myself. I'm challenging myself to clean up something that if I come across it somewhere and somebody's gonna see it, I can say, hey, whoa, I cleaned it up.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's more than that. It's like the more times that you perform an action, the faster you become at it, right?
Also,
So if you sand every face of every model, every face of every plane of every part of every armor, you're going to be very fucking good at it. It's going to take a long time, but eventually you'll be very fast at it. And it's the same thing with like cleaning a gun or like washing the dishes or your maintenance on your car or any of these things. Like the more times you do them, the faster you're going to be at it, the more proficient you're going to be at it. Just learning it's muscle memory in a way, and it's also just like familiarity, right? So
there's psychology to building a habit. 30 minutes, at least a month, will get you.
Yeah, the real hard part is like fostering the and like furthering, supporting, and feeding the good wolf as opposed to the bad wolf, as they say. So yeah. The good habits versus the bad habits.
Yeah, like Julio said, you do what you want to do. So like right now, like I'm on a Gunpla show, and all I wanted to do was cut the brim off a hat and put it on.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Oh man!
What the
Snapback.
fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my god!
I like it.
It's a trucker too.
Did you
know. I like.
Oh,
That's part of why I like it so much.
Holy
Oh
shit.
wait. Let's do the snapback. There we go.
Yeah,
There you
There
go.
it is.
Sean even knows now,
Oh,
dude.
straight ventilated, son.
Holy shit.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! Now there it is. So it's the snapback on the front.
Yes.
That's what we need. Is the snapback on the front with the bit.
Habs, it's okay. You know, you
We ain't passing no bills in this house.
There we go.
I'd
Oh,
like to
shit.
point out that Pabs is currently mourning the late Prince Phillips. It's okay, Pabs. We know you don't have to excuse yourself from the show for that.
I know, right?
This oddly feels comfortable, guys. I gotta be honest.
Don't we always,
brimless?
Fabs, don't we always have serious discussion?
Yeah, for real.
Isn't it
Especially
always?
when we drink. Shit.
It just depends on perception. Because
Yeah.
we've said some stupid ass shit.
Hell yeah.
We talked about torturing Julio.
I know, right?
Hey,
fuck?
Nobody
Julio.
even
And
had
how-
waterboarding either.
Yeah. And also how Julio's underwear moves.
Ventriloquist. Talking.
Look, his nose moves.
Hey, how you doing? Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Going in this neck of the woods. Very often. You wanna?
You wanna?
Oh my god. But yeah, so good stuff. One last one here from our good friend Mr. Bill. Let me get this back open here.
Oh
Mr. Bill! Oh no! As we all do it.
Bill and I are the Gopo guy.
Yeah.
Shut up, John Land.
Bill.
No.
He says, have you ever seen a build done in memory of another builder? I have not.
Not as of yet, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say in memory of another builder. I've seen people build models, like to commemorate, to like my aunt died or something like that. This is for my aunt, or my grandfather served in the war. This is to commemorate that.
Yeah,
right.
I've seen those, and never to commemorate another builder.
Yeah.
But
Not to say it couldn't happen, but I think a lot of things are like my old roommate was an MP, and we got her a Humvee that she used to drive in, and she's like, yeah, let's paint it up exactly the way I used to drive it in Germany, put the same decals on. I'm like, hell's yeah, and that's if she had died, that would have been a little weird, but at the same time, it'd be like, I think the enthusiasm would be weird if somebody had died, but if you're doing a build for somebody to commemorate something they've done or something like that.
Or yes or no. I mean, come on, man. If you so let's say you guys had dope ass roommate, got the Humvee, did the thing, had a bazillion memories in it, and something fucked up happened. You could be like, yo, I'm gonna fucking make this Humvee again. I'm gonna make a little Humvee. I'm gonna deck it out just the same. I
won't say her name.
Tribute,
But her best memory was banging her private in it. So
well, there you go. Right.
There you go.
Alrighty then. That just took a hard left turn.
And she's like, wait.
Just
I'm like, okay, how do I model those back seats? That's what a hat frame looks like, man. It's like styrene.
Yeah.
And then I use clear gloss to
Yeah.
simulate the finish.
So Pabs
Need some
doesn't
3D
have
prints going on here.
Pabs doesn't have delusions of grandeur or anything like that. He says, I'd like to think every purple build is a nod to me.
I think every SD build's a nod to you, Pabs.
I mean, it could be.
I didn't say it.
But you thought it.
I didn't say it.
I like to think that every doodle build out there is a nod to your boy Chooch.
Hey!
Every hat without a brim, they're thinking about you, boy.
Thinking about me.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a model to commemorate Julio. It's gonna be like a 160 scale blunt with striped lines in it and everything.
And
It's called a roach.
I do 1-to-1 scale tributes to Julio daily.
Hey, there you go.
There's a question. What would somebody build in your honor after your death?
Oh,
That's a good question.
If nobody builds a haro in my honor, I'm haunting a bunch of fucking people.
right.
Going on the board tomorrow.
A
Let's
kaiju
see.
haro, though. It's gonna be like
Jonathan, you're about half my age. If I outlive you, I will build a haro. I will forge one of bronze for you.
Nice. Oh yeah.
what are those old gas stations, the 76s, that have that giant cue ball, with a 76 on it? Turn into a haro.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Gorilla
Yeah.
Gunpla there.
No, I'll just green sand cast a bronze haro. It's not that hard.
There you go. There you go.
Julio,
I appreciate
what's somebody building in your honor?
Feces within their body.
Oh, I'm building that right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Honor my friend.
I'll
You
show
can smell the
later.
fumes. I'm painting.
Oh. Wow.
Rails. Off them.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know.
I mean, Zaku Zero has a nice little statement there. I bought a PG Gramps at an estate sale, took it apart, cleaned it up, painted it, gave it new life in memory of the previous unknown Gumpel builder. Straight up.
hey, there you go. Yeah.
Right on the
Gunpla
money.
restoration? Hells yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Edward Leonard's going to sleep. Good night.
Bye.
Have fun down there in Florida. Hopefully you're not near Tallahassee.
Florida.
I think in my memory, every time somebody builds a backlog that they'll never finish, that'll be in my memory.
There you go.
His own backlog. Yep. That's the way he lived, man.
It's what he would have wanted.
Yeah.
What he wanted.
Nice. Oh man.
I hope somebody builds my backlog for me when I go.
Yo, how come you never seen a model maker on Hoarders yet?
True.
Chuchi's donkey
Hey.
tribute.
Oh, my donkey. I need to put the donkey cam back.
The donkey can.
The donkey can.
Oh. All I can think of is Donkey from Shrek.
Donkey!
Donkey.
Get off that camera!
Similar, but different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Donkey was like the best character in that movie, Shane.
Yeah, he was.
My man's bedded a dragon.
Right. He went
straight,
hard.
straight got a dragon. He was like, girl, you want this donkey. Fucking best character.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
That's how Julio hypes himself up to makes him think he's got a chance of that 9'6" vampire
Yeah.
in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I already called dibs on that
Goes to the
pile.
bar. Goes up to him and says, "You want this donkey?"
You want this donkey,
Give a
girl?
little step ladder.
That's me every day.
Oh, shit,
Oh.
donkey.
Yep. Goddamn right. It's like I'm complicated. I'm like layers, like an onion
We should
or
do a,
parfait.
we should do a donkey build off.
Right.
Donkey build off.
Donkey builder.
Hey,
Yeah.
and y'all think I'm lying too,
Donkey custom.
John Lynn. I always got that thing on.
But if I ever become a
Where are the
millionaire,
mecha decals on that? Come on.
if I ever
Yeah,
become
right.
a millionaire, I think a Gucci puts out a step ladder purse that does not hold anything, but it's a diamond encrusted step ladder. I wonder if I still have the fucking photo.
You could probably just.
You need to get that for me.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever become a millionaire, I'll get you one, but in every rhinestone color.
No. Don't cheap out on me. It can't be rhinestones. Come on now.
At least
Why not?
Sabarsky.
Yeah. Come on.
Why
Don't
not?
do-
cheap out.
She'll commission Gucci to make the bag, right? But then
I
she'll
will
wait
go-
and she'll go to Chinatown and she'll buy a knockoff.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's you.
We got a match.
Dual insults.
Got a humidity question from Ranger Chris there.
Oh shit, what's up?
Looking to move into Florida. Ooh, sorry. Any advice for building that climate? Well, you're going to be moist. You're going to be moist.
Moist.
Just
Um, So Ranger Chris, Gumpla Paul, my co-host for the Thursday night stream on my channel,
There we
It lives in Florida and has been building down there and could potentially give you some better tips than I can. Unfortunately, Edward Leonard just went to sleep. He lives in Florida as well and is also a very skilled modeler and can probably give you some tips as well. So,
Actually,
what? Well, shit.
There you go.
North Carolina.
it's still humid though in North Carolina.
He had to have been in Florida at some point.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just
North Carolina's just Florida
Updated.
covered in barbecue sauce. That's all it is.
That was a good catch, though. Thanks, Tim.
yeah, my pleasure. It's what I do.
My suggestion would be don't do anything more than snap build.
No, shush.
Stop that shit.
It just changes. It just because
Ricardo
obviously-
says don't move to Florida.
Yeah,
Better
well,
yet-
that's what Ricardo says.
Better yet, don't build in Florida. Shoot guns. Marry your sister or something. Just do American
Well,
things.
Hendren
That's
says
that's
get a good
Alabama,
moisture
dude. Come
trap-
on.
Hendren says get a good moisture trap on your airline for your airbrush,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that'll only get you so far. What is more important is that you learn how to work with the ambient humidity in the air with the kind of paint that you're using. Now, for a lot of paints, it's not going to matter, like enamels and lacquers and shit. That's not going to fucking matter at all for the most part. But acrylics, it really will matter because you're going to have to. It won't really make you dry out so much. Like I'm up in New York where it's actually fairly dry. I get tip dry fairly often, so I thin the holy shit out of my paints, and I use a lot of flow improver. You're not going to need to do that kind of thing down in Florida because the humidity ambiently is going to be above normal, and you're going to be in the comfort to above comfort zone. So that is one thing.
Also
Go
doesn't hurt
to
Doesn't hurt to let it dry a little longer in humidity. Just give it a little extra time. So
You can also check out Model Paint Solutions, which is a website where this dude that was a chemical engineer and the scale modeler retired from being a chemical engineer and devoted all of his energies into like scale modeling and figuring out paint. So he and they, the people associated with that, will be able to answer questions. You can do not really like FAQ, but you can contact them and talk to them. They're super duper cool. One of the Plastic Model Mojo podcasts has an interview with him, which is awesome. They're going to have him on again sometime soon, but anyway, check it out. It is modelpaintsolutions.com, I believe. And I love that site. They're also a reseller of David Union's tools and was it Harder and Steenbeck airbrushes? So
Yeah.
you can get those. So.
Frankenstein.
It's
Just
on
me?
my
Okay.
list. It's like my treat that I'm going to get myself is a Harder and Steenbeck next time I get that kind of loot.
candle.
There you go.
That's an airbrush.
I got you back, Tim. I got you.
Versatility, man. I can,
Yeah.
dial it way down for doing tight detail. Tiny detail.
So just real quick before we wrap it up, I want to show one thing here that I got today. Courtesy of our boy Ricardo, Mr. Silver Maverick. I got the end all be all for chisel holders to sharpen. This is the one they sell on from Sujiborido. It's by a company called Harp, and this thing is awesome. So for those of you that have been watching the live stream, I've been on a chisel sharpening kick this week. Been using this shitty U-Star piece of crap that is, I don't know, just annoying. But now I have this, and this little sucker is magic. It's so nice because let's see if we can get the camera there. So there's a cylinder in here, right? And it's a two-step kind of system because you got the two knobs here, right? So the back screw here actually holds the chisel in the cylinder, and then this top one holds the cylinder because the cylinder can rotate, and you can see the degrees and everything like that on the front, so you can really fine-tune this guy. And I've got this thing locked into absolute zero for my BMCs. And the beauty part about this is that since it's a cylinder in there, the chisels basically self-level. They go to they hit the very bottom of it, and it's awesome. This thing is great. Well worth the money. Glad I spent the money on this because it was not cheap. But this little sucker is great. And I've been geeking out on this thing all day since I got it. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. So yeah, shout out to Ricardo for hooking me up. I actually have a second one coming from our boy Mr. Ryan Bartoletti. There's a reason why I got two, and we'll get to that at a later date. But this is an awesome tool. If you have the means to acquire one, I highly suggest it. Along with the diamond plates to sharpen your chisels and everything. Absolute game changer. So good stuff there. But anyway. All right. So kids, it's about that time. We got about 4 minutes left. Let's go around the room, tell everybody where they can find you. And we'll start with Brian again. Long Leg Larry.
So long, farewell. I'll leave you saying goodbye. Exactly. It's the Von Trapp family. Long-Legged Larry. If you haven't listened to that song by Aesop Rock, go listen to it because it fucking kicks ass. That's why my name's Long-Legged Larry. You can check me out on my channel, which is now called Kotokai, because it isn't about me anymore. It's just about the community hanging out and doing our thing. It's been live streams for like a couple of years straight. So I was just like, it ain't Bro Builder. This is Kotokai. It's the Kotokai Robo Dojo. So come through, check us out. On Tuesdays, there's a bunch of people hanging out. On Thursdays, there's a bunch of people hanging out. Different streams for different reasons and doing different things. So yeah, and then all the other things that are involved, Julio's thing, which he'll tell you about. And then there's Critic Wall, because I could give a plug for Pabs. Critic Wall builds 24th this month. Check it out. Got a guest coming up. It's going to be hot. Submit your builds if you want us to talk about them. That'd be nice, because I like talking about builds. If you don't submit builds, then I'm going to have to talk about one of my own builds, and nobody wants to hear that anymore. So
get another shirt.
Ah.
All right. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Always, man. Let's go over to everybody's favorite Power Ranger leader, Zardon here.
Oh, man. Pabs.
Alpha
Rangers.
Oh, no.
Rangers.
Need 5 builders with attitude.
There you go.
All right, but enough of the shitty backgrounds. Yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by. My name's Julio, Julionius. You can find me on Instagram, same name. Hardly post on there these days. Gonna try and be a little more active. But follow me if you like poorly built models. That's my thing. You can find me on Facebook, same exact thing. I guarantee I'm the only person named Julionius there. Disappoint my family every day. So you know, you can follow me along there. I'll just take a quick second here. Moderator on a Facebook group, Gundam Builders America. I got a little photo contest going on right now. If you want to partake in it, stop by the group, take a look, see what's going on. Maybe you win something, maybe you don't.
Maybe I put something in, maybe I don't.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get a chooch. Maybe you won't.
Maybe you get chooched over there.
But yeah, that's about it for me. Take care, guys.
All right. Good deal. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Let's go over to the Goblin Queen, King of Horrors, first of her name.
Mother Dragons.
That's
you can find me tomorrow. No, tomorrow, not Monday. Find me Monday. I'm streaming on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard or Creeping Furry for YouTube. You can find me at jshack.bigcartel.com, where you can find all sorts of cool stickers, pins, buttons, all that. JShack on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, the internet, your house.
Tumblr.
Your attic, more specifically.
You guys say like that? Tumblr.
Tumblr. Your basement, if you don't have an attic, and if you don't have an attic or a basement, I'm in your closet. And if you don't have that, I'm in your bathtub or shower. With a nest, bunch of blankets, all my costumes. You're not getting that. You're not getting that renter money back. The damage
that deposit.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
match box back.
Victor's money.
Jesus.
Night all. I love you all, and I hope you have a great night.
All right.
Phenomenal night. You get all sorts of sleep. You wake up feeling refreshed in the morning.
Awesome. Thank you, John Lynn. Let's go over to our boy Julio.
I'll see you Tuesday. You know the fuck I am. Fuck you, Edward. Good night to you, bro. That's what you said. I'm not Chuchaholic. The people who enjoy me are. Bye.
I hope you have a great night, Julio.
Nah, he wasn't
I
talking
can't
about
wait
you.
to-
He was talking about Chocoholic.
Oh, the chocos. I'll see you
Wow.
Tuesday, Robo Dojo. See you Wednesday, Wet Palette Wednesday.
Word.
Might see you on a Thursday,
Wet Pals
Friday.
Wednesday?
Wet Palace.
Oh, Wet Pals. I thought you
What
said that.
palace?
Wet Pals Wednesday. You know, we just lather ourselves up. Whatever you want to use. I prefer Crisco in a can.
Oh, dude, I'm in. Get me in.
Nice.
Whatever you want. I'll see you then. Bye. Thanks for hanging out
Word.
tonight. I appreciate you guys.
All right. Thank you, Julio.
Bye.
All right. And our rookie, Carl. Tell everybody where they can find you, Carl.
Yo, well, first off, you can find my new line of Julio-inspired
Yeah.
rimless hats at every Lids, Champ
Yeah.
Sports,
Yeah.
Walmart dumpster. You can find them there. You know. But my name is Carl Goalie Zero. You can find me on Twitch, Twitch TV/Goalie Zero, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. And I'm also hanging out with John Lynn on Mondays. And
You gonna be on the dojo
hanging out-
soon?
Be on the dojo soon.
Yes.
Nah, my Carl, get your own.
Get your own
Oh,
motherfucking.
John Lynn.
There's only so
John
much to
Lynn.
go around.
But John Lynn, you're on the dojo too when you show up.
But yeah,
She's-
and also mod the admin, the Gunpla Colorado group. So if you're in Colorado and you haven't joined up with us, come on in. We love
Fuck, all right.
everybody.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? Huh? Go
I mean,
on
even
and
if you're not in
adventure.
Colorado, you can join.
No, Colorado.
I
fuck
tried. I tried. He
Shut up.
vetoed me.
you. I'm veto the shit out of her.
They know you're not from Colorado, stupid.
I could be. You
They
don't know.
know. No.
Yo,
Could be.
No, they don't. They don't.
You don't know me.
You don't look like Colorado, John Lynn.
Thing
You
is,
look
we
like
do.
New Hampshire.
Colorado is one John Lynn from becoming Florida John Lynn. So I'm very keen. to
Prove that I
making sure
don't
that's not
live in
covered.
Colorado, Julio.
I have mail with your name on it from New Hampshire.
I sent it to a family member, and I had him
Yeah,
send it.
yeah. My asshole. Turn on your GPS. Send me your link.
I'll send you a link.
Sorry, Carl.
Julio's just getting postcards from John Lynn saying, "I hope you have a nice day."
I hope this letter finds you well.
Wish you were here to enjoy these sales.
Look, I went to the cheese factory. Here's a postcard.
At Coles.
I'm gonna send you flowers and chocolate.
shit.
I hope you
Chocolate.
like 'em.
She's gonna send you bloody hat brims in a fucking box.
Oh my god.
She knows how to send a message. John Lynn knows
Wake
how to
up
send
with
a
just a
message.
bunch of brims in my bed.
You're brimming over.
Shit.
No,
See,
it's just
they all got a letter under it that spells out you're next.
I'll never be back on, y'all. I'll
You're
be back
doing
on.
this
See you
all
later.
right.
I'm
It's
gonna
just
be
a bunch of
excommunicated.
snaps in a box.
Just a bunch of masks in a box.
No snaps.
Hey,
Snap
Manny.
party.
That's me,
Just
man.
the snaps.
That's me, man.
Just for snaps in a box. With a really weirdly, cut and paste letters. You're next from magazine.
Okay.
Well done.
Well,
Okay.
everyone,
All right.
this has been Mechanism,
All right.
episode 58.
I think it's
Thank you for tuning in. We might be back here in 2 weeks if John Lynn doesn't kill us all.
Can't guarantee anything.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to
Just
human
next
centipede
Friday,
us,
just-
every single one of us. Watch.
Just gonna be
hey,
Well,
next
that
Friday,
escalated
hosting
quickly.
mechanism.
I
It
mean,
went from
it's
death
John.
to the worst torture.
We're
ever
gonna
seen
It's
get
John
kit
Lynn. What do you
bashed.
expect?
You ever seen a ghost building gunpla? Fucking, it's weird, man.
Right? Anyway. All right, y'all. This has been episode 58. We'll see you here in 2 weeks. Everybody stay safe out there. Have fun. Build something cool. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Get vaccinated.